Hello, this is Brother Oats. Exodus chapter 34 and verse number 6. And the Lord passed by before him and proclaimed, the Lord God, merciful and gracious, long-suffering, abundant in goodness and truth. God performed what he had promised to Moses the day before in Exodus chapter 33 and verse 18. When Moses said to God, show me thy glory. God had repeatedly revealed his glory to Moses. In fact, God spoke to Moses from a burning bush. God demonstrated his glory and power by the plagues that came down on Egypt, by delivering the Israelites from bondage, by parting a Red Sea, by closing that same sea to drown the pursuing enemy, by manna on the ground every morning, by water coming from a rock that followed them, by a pillar of cloud by day and a pillar of fire by night to lead them. This is not the first time that God has revealed his name to Moses. The first time was in Exodus chapter 3 and verse 14, when he said to Moses, I am that I am. Exodus chapter 34, verse 6 and 7 is the most repeated passage in the Bible concerning who God is. Somebody has said, what gets repeated gets remembered. God wanted to give us his autobiography, in a sense, after telling us his name for the second time, the Lord God. He declares some of his attributes: merciful, gracious, long-suffering, abundant in goodness and truth. I remind you that when we see Christ, we see who God truly is. Christ is merciful. Christ is gracious. Christ is long-suffering, abundant in goodness. In fact, in John chapter 10 and verse number 11, he says, I am the good shepherd. Christ is truth in John 14 and verse number 6. I am the way, the truth, and the life. In context, this autobiography was given just shortly after the people of God had been guilty of worshiping a golden calf. This was not directed to people at their best, but even at their worst. God is merciful, gracious, long-suffering, abundant in goodness and truth. For whatever reason you may feel that God does not love you, but I remind you that the sun still shines, even on a cloudy day. Bereans, search the scriptures. God bless you.